Hello, everybody. So this is a Halo Infinite level. Because let me turn off the bot pathfinding. There we go. Um, since I missed last week's video, I'm also just going to go ahead and cover section one. So this is just going to be the little spawn room that you go into. Nothing too crazy. That's a trigger. You can ignore that. And then I've also got some of the mountain already set up for the background, trying to make it feel cramped without it actually being as cramped, because if you look at the ground here, there's plenty of space to move. As we fly through here, just kind of want to point the player in the direction. Not only is this wall here, you're going to look up, turn, see, oh, hey, pillar there. We're going to keep on walking. Conveniently, it also draws your eyes up because there's a sniper team that passes through here. You've got a small firefight section, just a small little dungeon encounter. And then you also have, this is going to be for 5E, but you have a point that will trigger a quote-unquote cinematic, and it'll also trigger that spawner right down there. That's not the spawner. That would be the spawner 4E. But the cinematic, as we'll see later, has the elites come out through here. There's another trigger right here, and then we've got this bigger open area for the player to engage and fight in. As we travel up through here, you can see a nice pillar. I love this pillar. It's my favorite pillar in the entire map so far. And then we'll come to what is here for the second week. I've kind of blocked out the main areas and the main buildings. As far as I know, this should be it, but I didn't mark it completed inside of my thing, inside of my spreadsheet, because I'm not entirely sure if this is where I want to stop or if I want to add more buildings. I have to fidget a little bit more with this terrain piece here, because I haven't quite found a way to make it lay over better and lay over just the way that I want it to. But yeah, I've added a flanking route that the player can go through in order to, come at this firefight here. But nonetheless, once the player hits the trigger that'll be here, the Marines are going to start coming through to engage with these guys here. And then they'll move past as is indicated here. But you've got some elites here, some grunts. I actually believe that this section's going to have jackals or something similar. But we'll go ahead and we'll just test the level out. This currently does not do anything. It's just there for fun. At the moment, everything's just or not even scripted, nothing's scripted. Not well anyways. But nothing's really set up to provide that that sequencing that I wanted. You can see here that you have a ally squad that follows you, and these guys will be important at the end of the campaign. Since we're doing the first mission, you'll never know what those guys do. For this, actually, I'm going to restart just to, help figure that part out. Or not figure that part out, to show that off. There we go. Once you exterminate that squad, you'll have these snipers fill up, and then you'll have jackal snipers that will shoot at you. I need to make it so that those snipers either decrease the number of them or change their weapon to a flex fire. That way it doesn't deal as much damage. Purely because they kind of take care of the jackal snipers here a little too quickly, and that's not enjoyable. I'm not sure why I have this weird lighting glitch. I can't fix it without completely altering this area, but I'm going to see if I can get some tunnel lights. But you can see back here, they've grabbed the vehicles and they're starting to move. Alright, and then you'll see that sets off the trigger. I need to set up a UI marker. That way the player obviously knows what to do It's just defend this area. And then once they exterminate the Ghost Squad and all other respective squads, then you'll have something open up. So we're just going to fight here. Give me your gun. Thank you. An issue that I also haven't been able to fix is my ghosts get stuck. Doesn't matter what I do, they kind of just get stuck. I'm not sure why. This is the most... Oh, there we go. Hi there. This is the most updated nav mesh. I'm going to take advantage of this. This is the most updated nav mesh. So unfortunately, this is just something that's broken here. For some reason, the allied AI stops following. Oh, no, never mind, that fixed. You can't get through here with the ghost unless you obviously break off the edges and whatnot. But you'll come out here, you'll have these guys drop out of the Pelican. I don't think I'm going to script the whole Pelican to move in or do anything too fancy. I think I'm just going to have the Pelican resting. And I might change the Pelican to be a different idea so that way the gate here just opens. There's no sniper up there. They wouldn't be able to engage as far as they are. But you'll have the additional Marines run through here. You'll see that we're only using 50% of our AI budget. That's because there's 2 additional snipers that are still left alive. When you come up here, it's going to pop back up to 75, but you'll be able to flank these guys, and it'll be way easier to come up, backsmack them, and just kind of take care of everything. But yeah, I think that's about all I've got to share. I got some of the set out there done ahead of time. I also did some of the scripting, obviously, ahead of time. But yeah, I think that's it. So cheers, everybody, and have a great day.